What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. If you are a new viewer, thank you for being here. Consider hitting the subscribe button, ring the little bell notification, and select all. That will notify you of when I upload a new video. And before you head out, if you would give the video a thumbs up, giving the video a like will help get the video circulated a little bit. It should get more viewership. It's the best way to help out the channel, especially at such a young stage that we are in. And if you had time, leave a comment down below. Anything is welcome. Any type of comment, concern, criticism, a question, anything is welcome. And with some new acquisitions that I've gotten, a new laptop and some other stuff, it will allow me to get back to you quicker, and get back to more people quicker. For anyone who is watching and left a comment from, say, a few days ago or whatever, I ran into some trouble as far as being able to keep up with everything through a cell phone, and then the transition from using my phone to the laptop. It took me a few days, but as of today, I started really getting back into them. I have a lot to get back to, but I will get back to you. I try to get to every comment, and I will continue to do so for the foreseeable future. So let's get right into it. I'm carrying the Spartan Aster tonight in CTS XHP Spartan Blades. Great knife for under $100. Can be found at Blue Creek Knives. Brian is the owner over there. He is an amazing dude running an amazing company. He's got all kinds of stuff going on over there. He is an awesome dude to support. So if you're looking for a new knife or any type of gear, head on over there, and I'm sure he will be able to cover you. The other thing I'm carrying is something I really fallen in love with over the last day or two. It is a Zippo, yes, but it's a Thunderbird Vector insert, which is a butane insert, and this is a winning combination. Unlike a normal Zippo, it's the butane. You can see how much, you can see it fill up, you can see how much is left, and this is going to retain the fluid. So if you fill this guy up and throw it in a pouch, it's going to last, unlike a Zippo. So I really like it so far, and it's got an adjustable torch, so you can raise or lower the torch. So it's a perfect little piece of kit. I love that thing, and I may be getting another one. So let's get into this. This is a video on EDC pouches, how to kit them out, basically. Now, this is my idea, my vision, my way, what works for me. I'm not saying this is going to work for everyone, but I think if you take the kind of process that I have taken, it might work for you. So we'll start off with the pouch. This is a pouch from STWMN on Etsy. 5 letters. You type that in and it will pop right up. STWMN. He makes pouches and all kinds of stuff. He's an American dude making American products. Awesome quality. It's 5,000 and 1,000 Cordura. Very well made, very durable material. I love this thing. I have so many pouches. I've tried so many. None of them have passed what I would qualify as something I could carry with me. Now, not that the pouch is useless. I've always found another implementation for that pouch, whether it's for putting stuff in it and putting it in a backpack, or putting stuff in it and putting it in a vehicle, or whatever. Pouches are very good for keeping your gear organized and then putting it into a bag or backpack or vehicle or whatever. So that's the first thing. You need to pick a size that you think you're going to be able to carry. And it's going to be something similar to this or smaller. This is perfect for me, especially if you're a dude wearing normal jeans or carpenter pants or whatever. This is going to slide right in your back pocket. So I have some EMP EDC patches, a lanyard bead from EMP EDC, and then a Brass Brigade patch on the outside here. So you will be able to put your favorite little patches, 2 medium patches, or 1 big patch, whatever your heart desires. You do have like a little carrying loop or something to pull out of your pocket. I opted for the grenade bead because I turned this into my EMP EDC pouch. Now it's not full of EMP EDC gear, but it's my EMP EDC pouch. I do have one on the way from EMP EDC. It's a collab with Shadowborn Hanks, so I'm interested to get that. There should be an unboxing of that coming up very soon. So I'm hoping that it's a different style than this, so I'm hoping I can get that one to work as well, and then I'll have 2 that I really like. That one should be a little slimmer. We'll see what happens here. The good thing about this pouch is it opens all the way up, so you can open it right up. So first off, you're going to see I have a Hank in here, an EMP EDC Topo Hank by Awesome Hanks. This is his new one, basically showing John from EMP EDC's journey through the knife and EDC world. It's got Thick Boy, his Nuck, Nimbles, the Warney, the OG. Awesome little Hank. You might ask why this is in here. First of all, it's going to act as like a divider. So it's going to protect your gear from unnecessary wear. Using your stuff and it getting wear is one thing, but to just nonchalantly let your stuff get damaged is just crazy asinine to me. If I'm going to pay the money for good quality, I'm going to try to protect it and take care of it. That doesn't mean I'm not going to use the shit. It just means I'm going to take care of my stuff so that way it works at 100% as long as possible. That's my goal, is to maintain my stuff so yes, it does look good, but at the end of the day, I want it to function well. So I keep a Hank in there, and it's great for wiping your knives down, wiping your gear down, wiping your camera down, your glasses, what may have you. This having a Hank with a microfiber back is a great little piece of gear to have. So we will start out with the first thing, which is a flashlight. Now this is going to be a utilitarian type pouch. You can kit these out however you want. If you want to put knives in every slot, fidgets in every slot, 6 pens, whatever the hell you want to do, it's up to you. I tried to make this the most utilitarian pouch that I could. I'm still working on it, but this is the setup that I have landed on so far, the best setup for me. So first off, we have the Dapper Designs titanium ion flashlight. It has a magnetic back, a side push button, a nice little clip, and then it is 600 or 650 on the max out setting, which is awesome for this little light. I believe these are still in stock for like $60, which is an awesome deal for that amount of lumens that you're getting. It is USB-C rechargeable. You just plug and play right there, and you're good to go. Very lightweight, perfect for a pouch. Not too long, not too heavy, and this thing basically lives in here. Now the next item is one that gets moved for other stuff often, which is a fidget. Sometimes I put other fidgets in there. It just depends. This is a fidget things titanium coin. I got the tree on one side and then the maze on the other. It is a spinner, and then it also is like a clicker. Very well done, very well machined, very nice from Fidget Things. I like his stuff. Um, Very light, and something that if you can't have a knife with you or whatever, or say you're just stuck somewhere, just something to keep your hands busy. So that's kind of why that's in here. That is the only, and that's still a utility item. It just might not serve much of a purpose other than keeping your hands and mind busy. Next up, you will see that I do not have a folding knife or a fixed blade knife in here. And the reason for that is because I always have a knife on me, if not two or three. I have several folders in my truck and fixed blades of all sizes. So I always have a knife with me. So it didn't make sense to me to put a knife in here, especially when I have this guy in here and he basically lives in here also. It's the Big Idea Designs TPT slide. This is the one with a clip. This thing is so light, you barely notice you have it. It's got a fluid, nice track, very easy to deploy, very skinny, very minimal. These are a little pricey. I want to say they're like 70, $80, but there are other options for a small utility blade that are cheaper. Outdoor Edge Gear is one of them that comes to mind. It's a little thicker, but it's plastic and it's like $10. I have one and it's awesome. So you could always go that route, but this is very light, very user friendly. It's got like a pry bar slash wide flathead there, and then it's got a 1/4 inch bit holder there, kind of as like a last ditch effort type of a deal, and then it comes with a lanyard there. I do have like a bead in the middle just for shits and giggles. It is a titanium bead. I think it's a Olight titanium bead, maybe. Yeah, it's an Olight titanium bead, just for shits and giggles. As you can see there, the STW patch, and then you can see right there, it is made in the USA, which is awesome. Next up, we'll go with this guy. This is the only piece of kit in here that is not titanium. And the main reason this is in here, and you're going to be thinking it if you know this tool, it's a pair of scissors. They're not the biggest, they're not the baddest, they're not the sharpest, but they will work in a pinch, and that is why this is in here. Not only does it have scissors, but it's got a nice little pen blade in there. If it's more of like I don't have anything else and I need something that I can use to cut something. And that's kind of why this is in here. It's like a backup to my backups. And then it has a file slash pry bar slash flathead. Now you won't want to do much heavy prying with that, but you could do some lighter duty prying with it, especially in an emergency. Then it also comes with your standard toothpick and your tweezers. The tweezers will work in a pinch. They do work, but that's a lot of function in such a small little item, and that's why people love these Swiss Army knives. They're awesome, especially this little guy here. Scissors, knife, file. There's a lot of utility there, so that's kind of why he's in there. Him and him are kind of like, they kind of come and go, but basically they've stayed in there. Next up is the Big Idea Designs Pocket Pro pen. Perfect size pen for anyone looking. Almost every pen that you are gonna find does not fit in any type of pouch that is pocket friendly. They are all gonna be just a hair too long. Even your shorter ones are going to kind of push your zipper out, and it's either going to make the pouch uncomfortable or it's not going to close the way, you'll have this like bulge. This is perfect. Look how small that guy is, but you can still get a full, grip on it. You're not cramped. I opted to keep the shorter refill in it. I have two of these pens. I love these pens. They're very sturdy, they're very light, and they write very well, at least in my experience. Big Idea Design Pocket Pen Pro. I love this pen. That's why I have two. I think they range in price. It just depends on when you catch them, but they're going to be between 65 and $85 pretty much. It just depends on what time of the day and what time of the year you look at them and where you look at them. Amazon is a great place to get Big Idea Design stuff. Next up is this pair of titanium tweezers that I can no longer find for the life of me. I found these after looking for like weeks for a pair of titanium tweezers that didn't look like garbage, and I finally landed on these. They come down very fine, so they're very nice for like precise, grabbing a splinter or pulling a hair, whatever the hell. It even has jimping on both the sides, so it's like this is a very nice piece of kit for under $10. But I wish I could find them. I'd grab like two more, but I can't find them. At least I wasn't able to. Maybe I will look into getting them again, but for under $10, they don't weigh anything. So those just live in my kit here. And then last up, I call this the Fulcrum Killer. Now, I love my Vero Fulcrum. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It's well done. But for half the cost, you can get an Olight, pry bar, and bit driver. Now, you can see there, I switched out the Phillips and flathead bit for a T10 bit. I already have a 6 and an 8 here and a 10 there. That literally knocks out almost every knife I have, with the exception of, I think, a Spartan and maybe one other one, which are T15. But for any knife, mostly a 6, 8, and 10 Torx is going to work. You got a nice pocket clip with a smiley face alien or whatever the hell. You have a bottle opener that you'll never use, and then you have your pry bar, which it has worked pretty good. I haven't used it a ton, but it does work. You have a centimeter roller there that you can see in the glare of the light just barely. It is a centimeter roller, and then you have an inch roller on this side that you can just barely make out. It's 3 inches. And then over here you have, I think it's 8 centimeters. And then you have like a 1/4 inch bit driver here. And then this is for different bolt sizes or whatever, ranging. It has jimping in there to that you can't see because the lighting sucks ass, but there is jimping in there to grip. There you can kind of see it, to grip whatever bolt or nut you're grabbing onto there. But these are like 50 bucks or under. Comes with technically 4 bits, 2 double-sided bits. Like I said, I took this one out. This retains your bits here. You just spin that out of the way, and then you can get your bits out. I guess for demonstration purposes, I will throw one in there, and then it does have magnets on the back, I believe. And then right there, your bit will go in, clicks in, nice and sturdy. You can get a full purchase on this, so it's perfect for, maintaining your knife, tightening a pivot, whatever, taking your knife apart. This will do the job in a pinch. So this lives in this pouch. I may someday end up getting another one. I was pondering getting another Vero, which someday could happen. But when this is on the market, it almost makes me just want to snag another one of these. I mean, it's very nice. It's very light. It's not as tall as the Fulcrum. The Fulcrum comes out to like here on this guy. So the Fulcrum does not fit in this pouch either. That's another thing that keeps it out of here. But the utility of this for 50 bucks, it's freaking impressive, and Olight killed this design right here. This is one thing that they have come out with that is a pure winner to me, and I will be doing a video on that pry bar. It did make a list of pry bars that I did earlier. You can scope that out. It's called 5 flashlights, 5 pry bars. That was on that list, and it's an awesome pry bar. I've had a ton of people ask me about it since then, and it's awesome. You cannot beat it. I'm sorry to say. You can get a pry bar for 50 bucks, but you're not going to get a pry bar bit driver for 50 bucks. That's this good. Now an alternate I did want to show is like this lighter here could replace like your fidget. There's all kinds of different options you could use. A lighter would be more utilitarian than a fidget, obviously, but I always carry 1 or 2 lighters with me, so I tend to keep lighters out of here. So this is not set in stone, but this is the way that it's been for quite a while. And until I find some other gear to either replace the fidget or this with, this is pretty much how it's going to stay. It keeps it very light. It keeps it very, it's as skinny as it's going to get with you putting 6 or 8 tools in here. It's lightweight for as much stuff as in this pouch. It's very light. So I love the way this is set up. I'm hoping this helps somebody. Even if it helps just one person, that's great. But this is the way I do it. I'm not saying this is the right way, the wrong way. It's just my way, and it's still up to change. And it most likely will. But for the foreseeable future, it's going to pretty much stay like this. It goes everywhere with me. I hope somebody got something out of this. If you are still here, I didn't expect the video to go quite this long. That tends to happen a lot. I feel more and more like I'm turning into Lefty every day, as far as my videos are concerned. But thank you if you're still here. If you are still here and you're not subscribed, well, you might as well subscribe because you're still here, which means you want to be here. And I appreciate it. Before you head out, hit the like button, guys. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you have a pouch? Do you want a pouch? let me know. Leave it down below. Have a safe night. Have a good night. And I'll catch y'all later. See ya.